So guys, let me show you back another video. Today's video is what if Harold won Total Drama Island. So let's begin. Harold has mad skills, and how can we make Harold a winner in Total Drama Island? Well, him rigging the votes wouldn't affect this, so this happens in episode 13 where he usually wipes out. Instead, we're going to have Harold actually win for the killer bass. This way Harold will have the best chance of winning. As unlike most characters, Harold doesn't actually need to do anything else. Harold played a really decent game this season. So by Harold winning, we'll say that Harold, when Heather's top comes off, Harold would wipe out and end up instead of crashing into a rock, he ends up flying through the finish line, ends up winning the challenge and winning immunity. Because of Lindsay should be on the screen covers. Because of this, Heather gets sent home. Episode 14, non-elimination. Harold just replaces Heather, and Lashawna decides to make a girls' alliance with Bridget because there are less girls than guys. I think it's very first easy elimination. Harold would be really good at this challenge, but I think Eva would still be the biggest threat and Lashawna would still win, so Eva gets sent home. Harold decides to join the girls' alliance to save himself. Episode 16 decided to be sneaky, so Harold will just replace Heather and end up getting the keys and he wins immunity. Duncan and the former Killer Bass members are annoyed as they want to get rid of Harold. But Trent wouldn't get voted off here as Heather never kisses him. So Gwen Trent would actually start dating Kier, and Bridget would be with Jeff. So Duncan wouldn't make the guys' alliance because they're more guys than girls. Bridget's the girls' alliance. So they just add Izzy to their alliance. So that's 5 votes. They have 6. 7, so they actually have majority at this point. So would they get rid of the Killer Bass or Owen? I think they go for the Killer Bass alliance and get rid of Duncan, so Duncan gets sent home. Episode, as Howard wants to get rid of Duncan. Episode 18 is decided to be sneaky, and this is where the hide and seek challenge, and I think Lashawna would win it, as Gwen and Trent would do alright here. DJ and Owen on the roof, so Howard would call out Owen and win immunity, and I think Trent would call out DJ. Because there's no Duncan here, again, the girls' alliance have majority, with of course them deciding to stick with Harold and who they vote for, as they won't want to vote for Trent. So Harold then decides that he's going to get rid of Jeff, so everyone just votes for Jeff. Episode 18 is the bike race. So Lashawna would be off the episode of Izzy, DJ would wipe out, Bridget would be sad after Jeff was eliminated, as she wouldn't vote for Jeff, but everybody else voted for Jeff, so unlike Duncan, though, Lashawna would be understanding why she wouldn't vote for Jeff. So Bridget would forget the bolts, and everyone qualifies for this, and Gwen wipes out, so everyone qualifies. So we know Owen would wipe out and Trent, and then Harold would end up crashing into a rock and wiping out. And because Lindsay's the only person to cross, I think she gets sent home. Actually, I need to talk about this. So episode 17. So Lashawna, Harold, and Trent win immunity after Harold and Trent call out Owen and DJ on the roof. So these three are in an alliance. They get Owen on their side. The girls' alliance. But Bridget wouldn't vote for Jeff. But Lashawna still has these 5 votes to secure Harold being safe. And Izzy likes Lashawna. So they would decide to actually vote for Jeff here, as Jeff is a pretty big threat. And Lashawna realizes there are 3 couples, and in fact she decides to make a alliance with no couples. Harold wouldn't reveal his letters because he never gets eliminated, but I think they still vote off. In fact, I think they actually get rid of So Lashawna, these Kilbass, these 3. Bridget's not working them because they want to get rid of Jeff, so Lashawna needs Bridget's loyalty, so she decides to vote for Izzy, so Izzy gets sent home. Episode 18 is the bike race, and Lashawna wipes out in the first round. Gwen and DJ, everyone qualifies for the second round. Owen would wipe out into Harold. and Lindsay would cross, and Trent were going to make him like. So between Jeff and Bridget, I think Jeff would cross after Bridget. And due to the unfair ruling, I think Jeff gets sent home. Episode 19 is Hook, Line, Screamer, and this is where DJ would get chased away and end up being very scared. And because of this, he meets the real psycho killer and gets sent home. As Harold doesn't strike me as someone to be easy to scare as DJ is. Episode 20 is Wakanda Gone Wild, so Gwen and Trent are a couple, and Shauna decides to go to Bridget and Owen to try and convince them into getting rid of Trent and Gwen. So Trent and Gwen would still win immunity, and everyone gangs up on Trent, as he would likely win a popularity contest over Gwen. Episode 21 is where we have Wakanda Gone Wild. So we'd have LaShawna, Harold, and Gwen, Owen, LaShawna, and Lindsay, and Bridget, and Owen eating. The first part is Owen and Bridget. The second part is Boney Island, Gwen and Harold, and the main relation ought to be Lindsay and LaShawna. So nobody wins immunity, but they think it's a popularity contest at this point. So they would just have Owen sent home. Episode 22, this is where we have the chain. Courtney would vote for Harold because, he cheated. He shouldn't be in there. Harass Gophers. But Katie said he still say LaShawna, and she gets sent home. I think this is where Harold would reveal the love letters, and she roots for Harold to win. Episode 23, non-elimination. Episode 24, this is Boys vs. Girls, but won't be that now. So I think it would actually be Harold and Lindsay, Bridget and Gwen. So who would win at least? Who would get back faster? Harold would use his mad skills and actually use his navigational skills to get himself back faster. So he would end up making sure that they get back quicker. Because the guys usually have the map, I think it's safe for me to say that Harold and Lindsay would get there faster than Gwen and Bridget. I think Harold could probably get Lindsay across. So I think in the end, Gwen and Bridget win immunity, and Chef chooses to get rid of Lindsay, as even though he likes her, this is Harold's video. But I think Bridget gets sent home here, as has our respect for Gwen. Episode 25 is our triple dog dare use, so we know Gwen can definitely make it to the end. So between Harold and Lindsay, Lindsay's not getting her hair shaved off, and Harold has mad endurance skills. Episode 26, our triple dog dare use, so Lindsay, Gwen, Harold, Gwen, definitely Harold. No, Harold. No, I'm kidding. Gwen, Heather. I think she actually goes for Harold. Kind of respect that, devious play of sabotaging the votes. Courtney's definitely going for Gwen. She wouldn't go for either or, but I think she'd go for Gwen because of the fact she has a lesser of a reason not to like Gwen over Harold. Sadie Gwen, Beth Gwen, Cody Gwen. Actually, Beth might go over Harold. Gwen, Tyler, Gwen and Harold. They were teammates, we'll say Harold. Katie, Harold, Justin, Gwen, Noah, Gwen, Zeke, probably Harold. So the race to the top, get the balls, they get to the ball, they bounce on the beams, each get winning endings. Harold distracts Gwen by pointing out Trent is hurt on a rock. She turns around to see if he's okay, and Harold races to the end. That's how he gets his winning ending. In the alternate ending, Harold ends up missing Gwen, distracting her with the rock, and Harold gets tackled up on the ground by Izzy. In the alternate ending, LaShawna fights Izzy, and Harold's able to shut along with so Harold can cross the finish line. So that's how Harold could win Total Drama Island. Thank you guys for watching. This is the animation order. I think season 1 have gone. If Harold won Total Drama Island. So the next person will be of course, Trent. And yeah. Peace, farewell.